Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, we're gonna try this again. This is bYc Gaming, Brain Controller. You know the vibes, you know how we do, and if you don't, but it's your first time checking us out, salute for tapping in. We always appreciate the views. All right, seems like everything's working this time around. It's our second time going live. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but nonetheless, as I said, welcome to bYc Gaming, man. We are going to be doing some MyTeam domination. Give me 1 second. Just going to turn down the commentary so I can talk to the good people out there. All right, but as I was saying, man, we're going to talk a little NBA basketball, man. I've been having a dope weekend. Definitely in a sports vibe. Went to the Atlanta United game yesterday. They put on a very good performance against the Portland Timbers in a 5-1 victory. I actually wanted to do a vlog for the bYc Gaming channel, but I got there too late, and I missed a key part of the game that I wanted to be on the channel. But what we'll do, number one, I think I'm going to get FIFA this year, the next one that comes out. But also, I think we're going to plan to go to another game. Maybe when Joseph Martinez returns to Atlanta, we'll get a vlog popping, so y'all can see what the experience is like at an Atlanta United game down here in Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadiums. But nonetheless, we just talk some basketball, man. Episode's called NYK POV. For those of y'all watching on the playback, y'all gonna see the pictures. Gonna have Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? What can I say about my boys, man? These Knicks have been some kind of impressive this year. Early game yesterday, Saturday, they beat the Denver Nuggets. One of the first games I've missed in a long time. Wasn't able to watch that, but man, it's just been an amazing season for the Knicks. I always consider myself a realistic Knicks fan. Only time I really get unrealistic with my team is during the off season, when we're making pitches to some of the big name free agents and things of that nature. But right now, you know, I'm not going to say if I said my expectations are high, it would just mean in the sense of us being able to at least advance in the playoffs as a 4 or 5 seed. You know what I mean? Like being able to beat potentially Cleveland, you know, or Brooklyn or Miami, whoever we're matched up against as the season winds down. That's the most I can, set my mind to, you know. And I feel like if I set my mind to just that, you know, if we exceed that and we do make a run in the playoffs, it's just gonna feel that much better. You know what I'm saying? I think we still have a few things to develop as far as, you know, maybe depth on the bench. But right now, Tibbs has got those boys playing some pretty amazing basketball, and we beating a lot of good teams, the Celtics, the Nuggets, you know, the list goes on. We've had a lot of impressive victories, good 10, 11 game win streak just a few short weeks ago. So, you know, definitely a good time to be a Knicks fan right now. Jalen Brunson definitely changed the culture of the team off rip, you know what I'm saying, controlling the pace when he's on the floor. Is Karl Anthony Towns is hot about. Is it really that serious to get that mad about a first quarter shooting foul? Give him a technical, man. Over here having to be held back. Steph Curry goes to the line, shoots a free throw. I mean, those of y'all who know, I work in, you know what I'm saying, sports events and whatnot. And I bumped into Steph Curry the other night. It was pretty cool getting to see him. I've seen him play in person. But my first time, you know, being, you know, walking distance from the bro. He's actually taller than I thought. You know, he definitely, and he's stronger. Definitely in better shape than some might realize. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely an NBA vet. Tough game against Trae Young and the Hawks the other night. They lost. They lost by about 8. Solid game for the Hawks as they won at home. That's another team that probably would have to say underachieved, but they still have a chance to make the play-in. The Atlanta Hawks. I was telling my boy, shout out to King Arthur, I said, man, you definitely don't want to match up against Toronto. That's going to be a very tough matchup for y'all if y'all play them in a one-game, scenario. They got a very, very solid defensive team. Speaking of defense, good defense by the Ballaholics. That is my team. And if y'all, like what you hear, like what you see, be sure to follow us at bYc Gaming Online on Twitter, at bYc_gaming on Instagram. And everything else is bringing you classics, Facebook, YouTube, as well as Instagram, bYc World on Twitter for all things bYc. As There's a Steal by McDaniels. So yeah, today, for those of y'all who do follow the Bring You Classics page, today we will be at the Ultimate Rap League's Kings versus Queens. I think this is 4, King versus Queens 4. We'll be in the building for that. Should be a movie, a lot of good battles going down. Stay tuned for the interviews dropping right after the fact. You know the vibes. Shout out to everybody out there that supports the battle rap community and the battle rap culture. So right now we got a 12-0 lead against D'Angelo Russell and the Timberwolves. A lot of moves made by this Timberwolves team. Look a little different right now after making some moves with the Lakers at the deadline. As there's a foul on the before mentioned Russell. John Moran shoots his shot, aims and fires. It's good from the line. Man, I think everything's been said about the John Moran situation that needs to be said, so I won't speak on it too much, but I'll just say I hope he learns from the situation and gets back on the court and holds it down for Memphis. At a timeout by Minnesota here. Let's see if we need to make some substitutions. We got a good lead, so I'm not gonna say we can take our foot off the gas. We still got to get a 15-point win. So we'll definitely keep applying the pressure. A few changes made by Minnesota. Shout out to Nas Reed, man. That's definitely a card I want to pick up if they have like a version of him that's like a 90 or something. Would love to have that on the team. I think I'm going to put DeMar DeRozan in the game on this next dead ball. And we'll keep KD in the game. We'll move him to the other forward spot. All right, Ja with the handle. He drives, stuffs it in. 16-0 now. I wish I would have been streaming. It's actually what made me stream this morning. The last game, Ja just put up 40. I actually want to see, does that upgrade the card? I'll check that out after the game. Here's the before mentioned Nas Reed making me look bad. Air ball from 3. All right, Baltimore's going to make some substitutions as DeRozan comes in for Zion Williamson. This job brings it up. Let's run a little fade with KD. See if we can get him a 3. Oh, good defense. You force an issue there, leads to a turnover. But definitely looking forward to this playoff run. It should be interesting to see how my Knicks do, man. Like I said, I expect us, that's my expectation, at least a first round win. With the way we've played against some of the top teams in the NBA, I do think we'll be able to win a 7-game series against a Brooklyn, a Miami, or Cleveland, who was the team we'll more than likely be matched up with. But I think we've proven that we can win in a 7-game series against a team like that. Now the question is, can we do the same thing like that against Philly? Can we win a 7-game series against Boston and Milwaukee and teams like that? That's where, I have a few questions to see, because we've beaten Boston multiple times this year, so we can definitely see it's possible. for my Knicks, but you know, 7-game series is different. You got to do it. You know, you got to get 4 wins, and you got to do it on the road. You got to do it at home, obviously. You know, so we'll see what happens. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, great addition. Josh Hart has been solid for us. Hartenstein, I call him I Hart, man. He's been solid for us off the bench. Mitch Robinson, I definitely want to see a little bit more from, but he's always contributing in some way, somehow. So I always appreciate his effort on the floor. But it's been, like I said, it's been a good year to be a Knicks fan, man. As Curry makes a tough layup right there. It's definitely a good time to be a Knicks fan, and I'm looking forward to see what we can do in the postseason. Right now, I think we got 2 games at home, and then we're back on the road, if I'm not mistaken. I got to check League Pass, but either way, I do hope we finish the season pretty strong. Hope we don't peak at the wrong time. Hope we, you know, go into the playoffs still hungry, still eager to win games. And if we can do that, man, I'll definitely be satisfied as a Knicks fan, no matter win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? You know, bleed blue and orange. Right now, I'm making the blue and navy bleed, period. 20-2. That's Karl Anthony Towns now. Tries to post up. Curry now with the defense. DeMar DeRozan guarding up. Good defense by KD. Nearly had a jump ball situation, but that's going to be a shot clock violation. As UGA's own Anthony Edwards unable to make a play before the shot clock expired. You heard it. Shout out to the homie, the big homie, BK in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but if you're just jumping in, BK, we talking about the Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good time to be a Knicks fan. I was saying my expectations for the squad is at least an advance to the next round once we, you know, get that 4 or 5 seed. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what we do in the postseason. Time out here for Minnesota. Definitely a great year, bro. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I was a little upset with Thibodeau when he first went to the 9 to 10 man rotation. Well, you know what I mean? I was the little 8 man, 9 man rotation. I wasn't feeling it at first. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna be tired by the time that the season was winding down. But you know, we've been playing so much good defense. You know, some of these games we not running up and down the floor. Sometimes we really getting a lot of half-court sets, limiting the fast break opportunities for the opposing team. You know what I mean? So, as you said, bro, it's definitely been a great year thus far. Still more to come as far as I'm concerned. Good defense by Curry. There's Luka. Brings it down the floor. KD's going to pull a quick shot. It's going to be a tough shot to make. Good effort by Dawkins in the paint, but it's grabbed by Towns. Austin Rivers in the corner now. He kicks it to Anthony Edwards. That's going to be off the mark. And we're headed the other way. But I'll ask you this, BK, if you're still out there, man. Which team would you say you're most afraid of as far as the Eastern Conference is concerned? You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to see your answer, because I definitely know mine. So Julius can learn how to pass out of the double team. And you know, there's been some games where Julius has moved that ball when the defense starts crashing him in the post or on the elbow. And those are the games where quickly has 18, 19, 22, you know what I'm saying? Those are the nights where we get those open looks on the outside, and those are the nights where we win by 15 to 20 points. You know what I'm saying? Because we get more opportunities. And, hey, there it is. Me and you, hey, that's why great minds think alike, my brother. The Celtics are obviously the Celtics. Very good, very solid team, but they looked a little shaky at some point. Philly is Philly. You know, they're solid. Embiid's not much you can do with him. But you said it, my man. Milwaukee is the team to fear in the Eastern Conference, especially with a healthy Chris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton, Giannis. It's really Giannis what it comes down to for me. Giannis is somebody that's hard to guard. They don't call travel on him when he be taking all them steps to the rack. You know what I'm saying? He's almost unstoppable in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Who can you put on him out there? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would fear Milwaukee. Would I say they're my favorites to come out the East? Probably so, between them and Boston. But like I said, in a 7-game series, I don't want smoke on Milwaukee. And they've been making some nice subtle moves every offseason too to bolster up that depth. But yeah, man, I don't want no parts of Milwaukee. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, maybe see Cleveland or Brooklyn in the first round, pack them up, and we move on from there. 29-4 right now as we are giving it to Milwaukee here, playing domination. We're trying to finish up the Northwest Division here on domination. We're getting close to the end. We still got the Atlantic and the Pacific Division, and then we'll be moving on to some of these all-star type teams. I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to doing the classic teams, play against the Michael Jordan Bulls and the Lakers and the Celtics of the 80s, the Pistons of the 80s. You know, I got my team pretty stacked right now. I got Ja Morant, I got Luka, I got KD. So, you know, it's always good to add more pieces. But right now, I'm satisfied with the team I have. Those of y'all been watching us since the first episode, y'all already know, man. I had to get some packs, man. This Luka gets fouled on the drive to the rack. We're going to get Ja Morant back in the game. We'll get Zion on the floor, and we'll also get Shaq Diesel back in the game as Luka misses the first shot from the charity stripe. Shout out to everybody tapping in. Good morning on this Sunday. You know what I mean? Good afternoon, depending on where you at. I was looking at some of the numbers, man. We get some viewers from all types of places, man. All types of places, man. We appreciate all of y'all tapping in with us. All right, so that's the end of the first half. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights. There's not many highlights from Minnesota. It's all ballaholics. Yeah, BK, my team is no joke, man. I ain't playing, bro. Like, I'll actually give you a look at the roster afterwards so y'all can see the ratings and all that good stuff. But you see Curry with a beautiful pump fake on Gobert. Bang! Cash money. But we play defense. That's what I hang my hat on, man. Like, I try to lock down every opponent I play in domination. Oh God, they showed the Nas Reed air ball. You know what I'm saying? I definitely take pride in playing defense in 2K because I feel like everybody want to get the jump shots, everybody want to get the ill crossovers, but I'm here to lock you up. All right, but Curry with 15, 2-2, solid first half for him. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here in this second half, see if we can extend this lead even more. Yeah, I mean. But yeah, man, I was looking at something. For those of y'all, I don't know how many of y'all watch wrestling out there. I got a reel, or actually a YouTube short with Wardlow and Cody Rhodes and a steel cage on the channel. Y'all need to check that out. But I'm gonna ask you this question, BK. Anybody else in the comments that watches wrestling? One gotta go. Only one. One gotta go. Stone Cold, The Rock, The Undertaker, or Shawn Michaels? I'm gonna run that back for y'all. One gotta go. Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, or The Undertaker? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to think about that. Give y'all a chance to breathe on that as Rudy Gobert's down the post. We know that's off. Good rebound by Shaq as we have a 30-point lead on these here Timberwolves. Zion with a strong finish on D'Angelo Russell. Okay, I see BK stumped. I'm going to throw it out there for anybody else that's watching right now. Again, one got to go. One wrestler. One got to go. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, The Undertaker, or The Rock. Who can you do without? Wow, without thinking, I would say HBK. Oh, man, I don't know, man. HBK, I can't say HBK just because he's got so many classic matches, man. Like, he's the one that he might not have some of the microphone moments that The Rock and Austin had, but he had some of the best matches out of those 4 names that we named. You know what I mean? I'm still thinking about my answer too, so let me see if anybody else got one, but it's tough, man. I'll tell you right now, Austin's not going nowhere. Austin's one of my favorite wrestlers since I've been walking this earth. Undertaker, I think is probably the greatest character in wrestling history, so I don't think he's going nowhere. And then once again, what I said with Shawn Michaels, I know this is probably blasphemous, but I'm gonna say The Rock, man. Facts. Yeah, Attitude Era was definitely the best era of wrestling. And just off the strength that not only WWE was popping, but also WCW was lit too. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But yeah, I'm gonna go with The Rock, man. As blasphemous as that might be, I love The Rock, but there was other funny people. I know BK. like I said, it's between HBK and The Rock, and HBK was one of my favorites when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, as lame as this is gonna sound, I'm only saying it because of in-ring ability. Like, the rest of them could put on a match that'll have you glued to the seat. I like, The Rock wasn't as good a wrestler as the other 3. That's the only reason I'm gonna say that. Oh, good finish by DeMar DeRozan as we now go up by 40. That's the only reason I'm gonna say The Rock, though, because of the in-ring compared to the other 3. You know what I'm saying? Good defense by Ja Morant. I don't know if I'll be able to hold them to single digits for the whole game, but we're gonna try. Luka with the drive, nearly stolen. Shaq now, post up. He's gonna kick it out to DeRozan. We're going reset here. Ja's gonna get the pick. Yeah, but that's a tough question, man. Oh man, I don't know if I feel that way about Austin. I feel like Austin, you know what I'm saying? He might not have done some of the, you know, like he wasn't no luchador. You know what I mean? He wasn't necessarily a technician like Bret Hart was, but he was a brawler. He threw good punches. He had good signature moves. You know, the little move where he jump on you to Luthez press and he start throwing the punches and all that. He stomp you out in the corner. Like, I don't know. His signature moves were better than The Rock's to me. I always thought the people's elbow was a little cheesy. Blasphemy again, but I'm telling you, man. But like I said, regardless though, I love The Rock. Rock is in my top 5, no question. But you know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all another one. Let's talk about. I'll give you a basketball one. Gotta go. How about? Let's do small forwards. Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Larry Bird. Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, LeBron, Durant. One gotta go. I already know what most of y'all gonna say, but I still want to see the answer. Ja now dancing on him. Zion with the jam. It's getting ugly here in Baltimore. Oh wow, you're gonna take out Pippen? I'm gonna keep it real. The older I've gotten, I've grown to appreciate Pippen's game, you know, more. I shouldn't be praising Scottie Pippen on an episode about the Knicks, but I've grown to appreciate Scottie's game the older I've gotten and watch old film. Like, Scottie Pippen was ahead of his time. I probably would say, I mean, I hate to be biased, but I'll say Bird just because I didn't get to see him play much. You know what I'm saying? He was just before my era. But I respect him as a legend. We know he's one of the greatest scorers of all time. Legendary legacy. The Bulls as a squad, organization, and a record label. Nah, real talk. The Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, are the reason as a Knicks fan we do not have a championships. Well, them along with Hakeem Olajuwon, but if it wasn't for the Chicago Bulls, I feel like Patrick Ewing would have at least one ring from that era during the 90s. Whether he would have gotten it with John Starks, Derek Harper, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, or whether he would have gotten it with Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Marcus Camby, Kurt Thomas and company. I do feel like if the Bulls weren't around, the Knicks they get at least one ring, at least one. They made 2 finals in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, both of them were game 7s against the Spurs for one, and another one against the Rockets in the mid 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, right, and you out there sleeping with the enemy, man. Get out of that state. Nah, I'm messing with you, but real talk, Texas is a beautiful state. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they've robbed me of what could have been some bragging rights for the rest of the time. I mean, none of my teams have given me a championship. For those of y'all that just started rocking with us, I'm a Mets, Jets, and Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the whole list. I rock with Miami Hurricanes, Atlanta United for soccer. Who else we got? Syracuse Orangemen for college. Yeah, I mean, I'm really on this New York time, but I went to the Atlanta United game yesterday. If y'all follow me on Instagram at BusyBilla, BIZZY, y'all can check out some of the footage. We was out there partying yesterday as the fouls on Ja Morant. Today is URL. BK, let me get your predictions in the comments. I need to see your predictions so I can know who's battling. All right, before you give me your thoughts on that, you asked about the Jets' recent moves. Man, the Jets are moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Adding Aaron Rodgers is a short-term move, but it's a move that puts us basically in the mix to have a chance to compete for an AFC title, and that's all you guys for as a Jets fan. So Jets, Jets. Keep doing what y'all doing. Let's have a good draft. Let's make some more moves possibly this offseason. And let's get ready for the fall and let's compete. You know what I mean? So all you guys for us as Jets fans. What a time to be alive, man. I just hope it's not Brett Favre 2.0. That's all I can say about that. All right, Cade Cunningham now in the game. As I sit here and wait for BK's predictions for Kings versus Queens Ultimate Rap League, be sure to follow at Bringing You Classics on YouTube for the interviews going down later this week. I want to see who BK thinks is going to win between Shotgun Suge and Shuni. That's the one I'm curious about. All right, so we got the dribble moves by Steph. I'm waiting for Darryl Dawkins to cut. He's taking his sweet old time, so we're going to kick it to Cade. Good take by the Detroit Pistons 2 guard, but he's blocked at the rim. 2-1 Suge. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I think it go 2-1 either way, but obviously I'm gonna have to lean Suge because Suge was fire against who did he battle when I went a couple weeks ago? Kid Slade. And Kid Slade actually had some fire bars. I can't even front on him despite, whatever went down with him. But he was actually fire in that battle. So you said 2-1 Jazz against Charlie Clips. I got Clips in that battle. I definitely got Twerk in that battle. New Jersey Twerk, I got him winning against Coffee. And then who else you said? DNA against Casey. I got DNA in that one. Like I said, I told you this on Instagram. The only way I can see KCJ beating DNA, because it's possible, but the only way I see KCJ beating DNA is if she has a bulletproof angle against him. And 2-1 Rock, yeah, that's another one that could go either way, but you probably got to lean with Tay Rock.
Take a break.
Sorry about that, y'all, but yeah. I'm not mad at none of those predictions, and that Jazz and Clips is going to be probably battle of the night. But I think I want to go Clips, but I know if you don't come with 3 rounds, Jazz could easily walk out of Atlanta with a victory. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to URL. It's a little disappointing that the battles is not for the free ski because I want to have a conversation with everybody out there. But that works better in my favor because now I'm gonna have some exclusive content. People gonna want to know what went down. So y'all be sure to tune in, bringing you classics to see the results of tonight's battles down here in Atlanta at Center Stage. If you in the building, pop out. You know what I'm saying? Have a drink with your boy. Here's Jabari Smith for 3. I still haven't got his jump shot down yet, but he's definitely one of my best players coming off the bench. 96 rating, very versatile. This game is pretty much wrapped up. I can't see the clock right now. A lot of y'all jumping in. Salute to everybody tapping in. Good morning on this Sunday morning as Nas Reed posts up. But yeah, it should be a good day. You stupid. Nah, for real though. We gotta support the culture, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that does watch us on YouTube and also on Twitch. We're gonna have MLB The Show footage coming out next week. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know who I'm gonna run with this year. Obviously the Mets are my team, but I think I was interested in rebuilding the Cubs. So y'all might see me at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field rebuilding the Cubs this year in franchise mode. We definitely gonna be playing some Diamond Dynasty. I really enjoyed that last year. That was probably my most successful series that we've had on the YouTube channel. So we're gonna do more live streams on MLB The Show this year. As Cade Cunningham gets the rebound, we're gonna wrap this up. Let Curry dribble out the clock. The Ballaholics walk away with another victory. I really could have took that, but I'm trying not to violate y'all. Go with Cleveland Guardians. Yo, you know Cleveland Guardians got a good team. I forget the kid's name. That pitcher they just got, he's been there for like a year or two. He pitched really well against the Yankees. They got Jose Ramirez. They got a couple of good people. I think if I do a franchise in MLB, I want to do a rebuild. I don't want the rebuild to be like a team that's straight trash. I want them to at least have a couple pieces. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the Knicks. Like the Knicks are on their way up. You know what I mean? Like I want that kind of situation, like a middle of the road team. All right, so we completed that. Let's look at the stats real quick. Steph Curry was our top scorer in this particular game, 17 points. Ja Morant put up 14. I don't think we knocked down any threes in this game. Everything was in the paint this time. Shaq, Luka, and company also did their thing. I'm actually looking forward to... Matter of fact, let's do this right now since y'all all still tapped in with us. Yeah, the Mets. See, I don't know if you throwing a shot because I can't see the full comment, but the Mets are one of the best teams in baseball. So we're not doing that. If you're throwing a shot, but if you're not throwing a shot, salute to you. Appreciate that, man. All right, out of position. Let's see. I think I still can't afford to buy the card pack yet. So let's sell a player. Where's my collection? Let me see. Straight shot. Chill, man. We throwing ourselves at my boys, man. Okay. Bigger nine. Eat his food like it's dinner time. All right, let's sell this LeBron. I don't need this. Okay, yes, I'm sure. All right, we should have enough to get that pack now. Let's see if we can pull something from the out of position pack. All right, we got a hitter. We got a hitter. We got a hitter. Let's see what it is. Somebody just walked in the chat. Salute to you. Let's see what you walked in on. Let's see what we picked up. Is that Donovan Mitchell? That it is. All right. Shooting guard, size point guard. Okay. Solid player to have. Not mad at that. All right, let's open the rest of our packs for the domination game we just played. All right, we got some more kicks. Salute to Spider Mitchell. I actually met him a couple weeks ago. We got to talk about the Mets for a couple minutes. It's always dope when you get to chill with another Mets fan, you know what I'm saying? Especially on enemy territory. Okay, Kevin Love, 31 rebounds. All right, that's cool. We making progress. All right, I'm going to play one more game and I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go play some basketball this morning, get a little exercise in. I got a game coming up at my job. We got company hoops, so I got to get prepared for that. Work on my jumper. They got a 3-point contest, 3v3 contest. So he said that shit sound depression. I'm weak. All right, let's finish this up. Let's put this pain down on the Nuggets. This probably gonna be the toughest game that we played in this division, but we are up for the challenge. Shout out, yo! Let me just say this for the record, man. I don't care about the politics. I don't care what nobody has to say. Nikola Jokic is the MVP of the NBA this season. I have him on my fantasy team, BK. I know you well aware of that. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, like, this dude is putting up some crazy numbers every night, bro. Like, every single night. Like, every night, triple doubles. And if he's not getting a triple double, it's like he's right there on the brink of it with an 8 or 9 assists, or maybe 8 or 9 rebounds. And it's like, if y'all don't give this man MVP, it's official that it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not the first time somebody, I forget who the other person was, but might have been Steve Nash I'm thinking of, but it seems like y'all don't want to give that credit to a player to get that third MVP because y'all want to keep it so pristine with the people who have it right now. Who is that? Kareem, Bird. I don't know who the third person is, but you know, I feel like they only want to give it to those who have been anointed to have, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all voters got to get it together, man. If y'all don't get this right, I don't know what to tell y'all. Only other people that should be in the conversation is, you know, obviously Luka. He's had a great individual season. Giannis, because of the success of the Milwaukee Bucks. And who am I forgetting? But I definitely feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, and B. You know what I'm saying? B's had a great season. Facts, bro. He definitely makes it look effortless. He got dunked on right there effortlessly, but he definitely is a very skillful player, very crafty. He makes good passes, good decisions with the ball. He takes high percentage shots like that one right there, off the mark, and we're headed the other way. That's a bad pass, but it still finds a way through. But real talk, bro, he deserves MVP. Oh my goodness, what a finish by Ja Morant. Let me see that again. We have got to see the replay on that. Swagged out on him. You see Ja fakes like he's going one way. Nice push crossover. He gets to the basket. He knows Jokic is going to be there, so he pulls off the nifty spin in the air. Nice finish for 2. And it's now an 8-5 game. Now this game I feel like I actually got to play. They're coming to play some ball. 3-point game here. But as I said, man, it's definitely... Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Just got to shoot this text out real quick. 1 second. Okay, we back. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, man. If y'all don't give that man MVP, y'all just hating. Simple and plain, bro. That man deserves MVP this year, bro. He definitely deserves it as he gets, woo, Curry. Getting saucy out here with the crossover and the jam at the basket. 5-point lead here for the Ballaholics, and we keep leaving Jokic open. He's going to knock it down eventually, and that's what he does right there. There's the screen. Kick the ball to Zion. Facts. You know who he reminds me of, bro? I definitely agree that he's definitely a top 10 passer for a big man. Definitely top 10 most skilled. I would say he reminds me of pretty much what Arvydas Sabonis was going to be if he didn't join the NBA so late in his career. You know what I mean? Like that finesse, that sweet passing, but Arvydas could probably never shoot the ball like Jokic does. Jokic has some range. Yeah, I mean, and like you said, just an amazing passer. Shout out to Arvydas Sabonis' son, who's cooking food in Sacramento. I'm happy for them. They're finally going to be back in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Long drought for the Kings. Shout out to all the fans out there in Northern Cal. Yeah, I mean, but I'm going to be real with you, bro. I think most improved should go to Lauri Markkanen, because I've been preaching that dude is going to blow up whenever he gets the minutes that he deserves and get the touches that he deserves and gets plays created for him. And I thought it was going to happen in Cleveland, but, you know, playing with Darius Garland and some of the other people, Jared Allen, I was on the team, I don't think he got a chance to fully blossom. But him going to Utah and that Donovan Mitchell deal has been so crucial to his career, making his first All-Star team this year in Salt Lake City. Yo, gotta salute Lauri Markkanen, man, because he stepped it up. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else that could be up for it? I know most times they go most improved based upon like the big shift in numbers, so that's why I'll probably go with Markkanen, but just to show a little more New York bias, Jalen Brunson could probably be in that conversation. De'Aaron Fox is definitely somebody that could be in the conversation. I see a comment that says hi, but I can't see the person that left the comment. It just says hi. It's just an empty space right there in the empty picture. You know what I'm saying? What's up to you, though, whoever that is out there? Empty person, blind person. I can't see you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, De'Aaron Fox, that's a good name. You know what I'm saying? Definitely somebody who deserves to be in that most improved conversation. If you want to talk about six man, I definitely think it's coming to New York this year. Emmanuel Quickley, man. Got him on my fantasy team, so I watch his numbers very closely, and he's on my Knicks. Like, yo, he has been everything he's been advertised as. Very consistent. I'm expecting to see more of the same from Quickley down the stretch. There's a three by Bones Highland. Bones Highland going to the Clippers was a big pickup, man. The Clippers are looking good, man. Nice shot there from Curry in the three as he shimmies on Ish Smith and company. Salute to everybody still falling through. Good morning here on this Sunday. There should be some good basketball on today. I don't know what the nationally televised game is, but I'll check in a minute. I know there's a lot of college going on, a lot of upsets in the NCAA. I didn't even fill out a bracket this year, but if I did, it would have been finished as soon as Kansas lost last night. Princeton had an upset. It's definitely been an interesting March Madness. As Shaq Diesel now posts up, he's going to get double. We're going to kick that to Curry. Surprisingly off the mark. It's all to the good, though. All right, let's get DeRozan in the game. Let's put Durant there. All right, let's get this last shot to Ja Morant. Let's give him the ISO on the outside. Ooh, what a move. Like I said, I really wish I would have streamed that game earlier. I had 40 points with Ja. That was one of the agendas. Actually, let me check what the agendas are for this game. They wanted me to get a double-doubles. So we'll try to get that done with somebody. Maybe Curry can get 10 assists. All right, last shot of the first quarter is off the mark. It's been all about our backcourt. Steph Curry getting it done. Ja Morant getting it done. They're carrying us right now through the first quarter. And we are up on the Nuggets here in domination on bYc Gaming. Be sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all tapping in. If y'all like what y'all see, y'all like what y'all hear, be sure to rock with us at bYc at bYc Gaming online on Twitter, at bYc_gaming on Instagram for all the clips and all the info. And let's keep it going. What other awards we got, man? Said Houston going to win the whole thing. Not this year. Not this year. Houston might win the lottery, and that might be the championship for real, for real. Because whoever get Wembanyama, that's going to be big. Let's talk about him for a minute. That kid Wembanyama is definitely the future of the NBA. The only thing I worry about with him is durability. I hope he can stay healthy. I don't wish that on anybody. I hate when players don't get to, be on the. Oh my goodness, what a block by DeMar DeRozan. Oh, my bad. Are you talking about March Madness? My bad. Houston has been good this year. I know a lot of people like Alabama, but Houston definitely might be one of the favorites to take it at this point as Curry knocks down the three. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't been keeping up with college basketball the way I used to, man. I know there's a couple of outstanding players throughout. Oh my goodness, throughout the ACC, Big Ten, SEC, and all. But I'm relying on ESPN to keep me up to date with what's going on, man. I'll just read about it, but I do hope that you still have a perfect bracket? Nah, there's no way. Are you serious, bro? That's crazy. You had Kansas losing. Who did they lose to? Matter of fact, because I actually didn't see who knocked off the number one. Wasn't it 2 number ones that lost? Good defense there by Daryl Dawkins. Salute to you, man. I hope your bracket stays perfect. Win you some money, man. And when you do win that money, let me hold tree fit there. Texas A&M was good this year. Okay, salute to the Aggies. Arkansas beat Kansas. Well, okay. I'm not that surprised by that. Arkansas always has some tough players on their teams. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Pat Bev. He came out of Arkansas. Joe Johnson. As we now start to stretch this lead a little bit. All right. Caldwell Pope tries to drive to the rack. Good defense. Yo, shout out to Aaron Gordon, man, because can we talk about this for a minute? Well, I want to talk about this year's dunk contest in a second, but do y'all think Aaron Gordon got robbed the last time he was in the dunk contest against Zach LaVine? Wow, they beat Purdue. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think Aaron Gordon got robbed against Zach LaVine? Because some of those dunks, he said twice. Hey, man, that dunk, 2 of those dunks that Aaron Gordon did, that one where the mascot was spinning around in the air, and then the other one where he was basically sitting down in midair. Yo, those are 2 of the craziest dunks I've ever seen in a dunk contest, bro. It's crazy, bro. Cade Cunningham with the layup. Oh, don't tell me he got hurt. Wow. Okay, well, I guess Luka's coming in. Thankfully, we do have a bunch of injury cards, so we should be able to get Cade right back into the game after this is over. But I will say, if I don't have an injury card for whatever injury he has, I'm definitely gonna have to use that Donovan Mitchell card we just pulled a few minutes ago. It's a nice finish and a nice pass there by Denver as Ja Morant looks to answer the call. Kick back out to Durant. He gets Double Luka penetrates, kicks out the Ja. It's shot by Morant. Yeah, now that's again. I have seen Houston and Alabama play this year. Those are two teams I would like to see in the championship. That would be good. Is that now? Let me ask you this: Is that who you pick to be in the championship game on your bracket? I'm curious, man. All right, so how much time we got left here in the second? Okay, that's your prediction. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. If you come back to one of my streams, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna say I'm gonna see how that turned out for you. You know what I mean? All right, try and get the ball to Durant here, and that's what happens when you force it, turn it over. Now we're headed the other way. Still got a solid lead, 14-point lead. Oh, good move by Ish Smith. Michael Porter Jr. kicks out. Caldwell Pope is off the mark. All right, man, you take it easy. I appreciate you stopping through, talking with us today. Salute to you. You be safe out here in these streets. All right, Ja Morant playing some good defense. Najee kicks it to Porter Jr. 31 ticks on the clock as we get ready to wrap up the first half. I wanted to get a 2-for-1. Probably not going to be able to do that here. Durant drives. Oh, he tried to bang it. He gets fouled. He's going to the line. I'm trying to think what other awards we didn't cover. We talked about MVP. I got Jokic. Most improved, Larry Markkinen. Six-man, Emmanuel Quickly. We still got Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and Coach of the Year. I want to talk about that next. Coach of the Year, I think we got to go with Mike Brown, right? I don't think anybody expected the Kings to be one of the best teams in the West. So as proud as I am of, you know, for how the Knicks are doing, facts, BK. As proud as I am of the Knicks, I gotta salute Mike Brown. Mike Brown probably has to be the clear-cut choice for Coach of the Year. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else that needs to be saluted? Who else is playing some good ball? Maybe Boston's coach for what he's doing in the midst of all the controversy that started at the top of the year. I don't know. Oh, and you agreed. Boston's head coach. Okay. Salute. Okay. Rookie of the Year. What y'all think, man? Paolo? You know what I mean? Paolo in Orlando? Is he the obvious choice? You know, Ivy's been good. I see I got Jabari Smith on my team. I don't know if he'll be my first choice, but exactly, BK. That's the exact reason why I would have Boston's head coach at least come up in the mix of the conversation for Coach of the Year. He literally walked into a bad situation and is still keeping that team afloat, you know, pretty much following up what they did last year and the year before that, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him. It's a good pass. Zion's going to finish that as we start the third quarter off with a nice bucket from Zion Williamson. Yeah, so I guess the Rookie of the Year is Paolo, you know what I mean? And everybody's waiting for next year. Victor on the way. Ooh, and Zion goes to the rack strong with the tomahawk. Double-double. Who's close for the double-double? I guess it would be Zion or Curry. We'll get that double-double for sure, as we did get the 6th rebound. The easy part is scoring. The tougher part is just making sure you get all these boards. Oh, there's a foul there on the Nuggets as we get ready to go to the line. That's going to be off a little early on that release. Let's take our time. Make it look easy. There you go. There's going to be a foul on DeRozan. Man, I was a little disappointed that the Chicago Bulls weren't better this year. Speaking of DeMar DeRozan, part of that, they had a lot of injuries. Lonzo pretty much hasn't played at all this year. Can't wait till he gets back out there to contribute for that team. Good to see Pat Bev in his hometown. I think he's going to add something to that team. But, you know, I said disappointing, but the Bulls, I think they've been playing well recently. I think they still got a chance to make the playoffs, or to play in at least. So I guess it's not, I don't think it's 100% over for Chicago. I don't think they mathematically eliminated, as DeRozan says, "Shut up, Biz," as he goes with the reverse. Nice dunk there. All right, I got another question for y'all before we wrap up the awards and we talk about Defensive Player of the Year. What is your favorite NBA 2K soundtrack? Because I don't know, man. I know the one that Khaled did was sick. The one that Jay-Z did was sick. The one that Bron did was okay. It was solid. The one where they had Sunset Beach and River City and the Old Town Flyers, that was a really good soundtrack. You know what I mean? If y'all remember any of them throwback 2K soundtracks, be sure to leave it in the comments. I'm just curious to see y'all taste in music. All right, 2 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock here for the Baltimore Ballaholics as we look to wrap up the Northwest Division. Right after this game, stick around. We're going to go to the token market, try to pick up another player. I think I got 49 tokens, so I should be able to get somebody pretty decent. We'll see who's available. If not, if there's nobody available, we'll just save it for episode 6. Episode 6 should be coming. I'll probably get back on here with y'all Tuesday. Got a couple things going on this week, but yeah, we'll definitely get the channel more active. You know what I'm saying? Album almost done. Shout out to Skizzy Schizo, working in the lab. Not gonna release that title yet, but oh man, I can't wait for y'all to hear this album. We got a follow up to that right afterwards. Like we moving. It's the movement to moving with. You understand? As Zion takes it to the rack. Easy deuce, nice pass by Ja Morant. All right, 9 and 8 now for Zion. So he just needs 2 more rebounds for the double-double. We're going to let Porter Jr. shoot that, hoping he misses. And there's 9. Here comes the drive for Zion. A little hezzy. Takes it strong. Gets his own rebound. Come get your bucket, Zion. You earned it. Good pick. Good double team there by Denver. Gonna have to kick that out to Ja. Ja's gonna be off the mark. Another reset. Give us a new shot clock. Good defense by Denver right here. Making us work for everything. Come on, Luka. Tough shot. Good finish. Denver definitely making us work right now, but we getting it done. Zion playing some pressure defense. He's got the tough part of the double-double out the way. Now he's just got to get one more basket. We'll try to get that done before the end of the quarter. All right, 27 seconds left here in the quarter. All right, here comes the screen from Zion. All right, we got to hit Luka on this one. Might have released that a little early. Yep, it's going to be off the mark. Nice move there by Jamal Murray. He's going to kick it to the corner. That's going to be cash. We'll take a timeout real quick. I don't like our last couple of possessions, so we'll call a timeout. All right, we'll put Curry at point. We'll get Bob Cousy in. Durant and Shaq. All right, let's see if we can get Zion this bucket right here. What the? Shaq. Now you know. What kind of outlet pass was that? All right, they're going to be able to inbound right here under the basket, so let's prevent anything from going down right here. Shaq holding down the paint. Caldwell Pope comes off the screen. He's going to be off the mark. And we're headed to the fourth. 51-28 after 3. Easy money right here. Now let's talk about the defensive player of the year. Always tough to call because offense is everybody's favorite thing to watch. Everybody loves some good offense, but if I had to talk about top defensive players and let me think, because obviously the first person you think of is Jokic because of the blocks and the rebounds and the steals and whatnot. But Jokic, I'm gonna shout out Christian Wood because I watched a couple Mavericks games this year and Christian Wood is so active. Gotta shout Embiid because he's one of the top shot blockers in all of the league. You know what I mean? Trying to think who else I'm forgetting. I mean, there's probably more, but yeah, out of those names, I'd probably say, you know, Jokic or Christian Wood. You know what I mean? And knowing the NBA voters, they won't give it to Jokic if he's going to be in the mix for MVP. So it's probably a good chance we won't see him up there for that. So if I had to make a prediction, my vote would go to Christian Wood. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we got 4 minutes left as we get ready to wrap this up. Coming up next, we got the Atlantic Division. I mean, definitely gonna talk a little. I think we'll play the Knicks early in the next episode. Maybe I'll give some Knicks history. You know what I mean, with me, games I've been to. You know what I mean, different moments. Hopefully, BK will pull back up, give his commentary because he's been around for some of the good moments for the Knicks, even though probably both our parents probably saw the glory days, you know what I mean, of the Knicks in the 70s and all that, but that was before my time, way before my time, man. You know what I mean, they throw it down court. Oh, good block. We're going to push it to Curry. Curry's on the set. Fire, off the mark. Zion. Has Zion got his double-double? Yep, he's got 11 and 11. All right, there you see the good defense on display by these ballaholics. Good defense there. They're going to prevent us from getting the ball inbounds there. Let's kick it to Curry this time. Kick it, Curry? Oh, man, we had Cousy on the wing. Good adjustment in midair. Curry's able to knock down a layup, even with the tough defense there. 3:11 on the clock as we continue to give it to the Denver Nuggets. I actually went to Denver about, what was that, maybe two or 3 years ago. Definitely one of my favorite trips I've had in a long time. Denver is a really chill vibe. Hoping to go to Houston this year, you heard, for my birthday. Definitely need to holler at my dog, you know what I'm saying? Either Houston, somewhere like that. Definitely want to hit New York sometime in the summer. Shoot a video for one of the new singles, you know what I mean? Good defense by Shaq. He's able to force Ish Smith into a tough lay. He kicks it to Durant in the paint. Here comes Shaq Diesel. This is just too easy for him. 65-31 with just over 2 minutes left in the game. All right, you can go ahead and sit down, Zion. He has earned his double-double and earned his rest. As Ish Smith knocks down the first free throw. Another rebound by Shaq Diesel. Bang, let's go. Curry with another outside shot. He went from not having any in the previous game against the Timberwolves to knocking down a few here. Good defense by Jabari Smith. Another talented rookie. Curry all the way to the Baja and one. No whistle on the play, but it's all to the G. 26 points on 85% field goal percentage. 70-32. Looks like we have wrapped up another 3-star domination challenge. And we got to keep this same energy. I got to play this way against some of the other teams. I know when you move up, I think the difficulty raises. So definitely got to prepare myself for that because the computer is no joke in this year's 2K. I ain't going front. Salute to everybody that came through today. Spent some time with us here at bYc Gaming. And that stands for Bring a Controller if you don't know. There we kick it to Bob Cousy in the corner. No, excuse me, Curry in the corner from Bob Cousy. One more bucket and he's got 30. 30 Curry. There's a kick to the corner. 3 from the Denver big man. That's going to be off the mark. Let's give it to Curry, see if he can knock down that 30th point. There it is. We can now sit him down for the night. Bring in Kyle Lowry. Nearly had an alley on the way. Durant now for 3. That's going to be cash as we keep pouring it on. 44-point lead. Maybe 2 possessions left in this game. That's going to be out of bounds. Salute to the Nuggets, though, man. Definitely one of my favorites to come out of the West, along with the Phoenix Suns. I think we'll do that in the next episode. We'll give some predictions for how we see the playoff going in both conferences. Maybe we'll wait a little closer to playoff time for that, but we can make some early predictions. Nothing wrong with that. It's Kyle Lowry now at the line, knocking down the first. One more will put us up 46. He will make it. Let's see what Denver chooses to do with the ball. Like I said, stay tuned. We're going to hit the token market right after this game. Nice block by Jabari Smith. Lowry pushes it, gives it to Shaq. And that should definitely do it. Highland brings it up. He's going to dribble it out. Very good win for my boys. They came on with it. Good victory. Let's take a look at the stats real quick as everybody daps it up. See how many my points we got, my team points we got for that. All right, 829. Big score differential. I love those trophy case cards. Those are so dope. Like, got different trophies for different achievements. Like, I like that. That's fire. All right, let's see what we got. Did I say Warriors Agenda? I wonder what that was about. As here you see is what we're going to do next. That should be interesting as we just completed the Northwest. We've knocked out everything before that as well. All right. Let me see. How many? 60 out of 99. We're almost there. All right. Let's check the token market real quick. I wanted to see if there's any packs you can buy. Um, Centerpiece. Season 3. Oh man, Michael Red. Oh wow. Dang. I might have to save this for that John Stockton card. Oh man, season 3 came with some heat. Yeah, I might have to wait for that John Stockton card. How much it costs? 125. It's gonna take a while, but that might be the one I want. Truth be told. All right, Paul Pierce. It's not a bad card to have. The rest of these I've looked at before. Moments. It's never bad to have a Dame Lillard card like that though. Okay, so we got some options. We're not gonna spend those tokens yet. We're not gonna spend those yet. Let's just open these last packs and then we'll shut it down. See what we got. Okay. Couple attribute cards. Alright. More attribute cards and etc. etc. Alright. Got some sneakers. Let's see what we got for the trophy case. Okay. Muhammad Abdul Rauf. Now hold on, what is that? Most improved? That is most improved. Okay, that's what's up. Dope award to have. And we'll wrap it up with handles for days. Is that another pack? Oh no, we got another one. Got another trophy card. What's this? Miami Heat Jimmy Butler jersey. I already got that. Let's go ahead and sell it. So I'll leave you here with this. I'll let y'all look at the team real quick. I don't know why they messed up my alternate jersey, but we'll fix that later. But man, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us. You know how we do, man. I go by the name of Biz Biller. This is bYc Gaming. K Cunningham's injured, but the next time you see him, he'll be ready to go. You know what I mean? He'll be all ready to go. He's supposed to miss 7 games. Lord have mercy. So he still got 2 more games. So let's go 1 and 2. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. We got way more of this on the way. You understand what I'm saying? A lot more of this on the way. So y'all tap in. It's been another episode of My Team with bYc Gaming. We